It's been another harsh week for a growing number of unemployed Americans. Now there's a new plan to get people back to work. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ukee Washington. Tonight, the president offered suggestions, not mandates, which would be rolled out in phases at the discretion of governors. Delaware Governor John Carney gave me some insight tonight on how it all went down.
The president had kind of backed off the fact that he had total control.
Before addressing the American people, President Trump presented a plan to reopen America on a call with the nation's governors.
And you're going to be calling your shots. We'll be standing right alongside of you, and we're going to get our country open and get it working.
There was a kind of a celebratory attitude on the call, which in some ways, I guess, was good, but worried me in the sense that we're nowhere ready to get on the starting line in terms of the three phases of the recovery.
Under the first phase in the guidelines, the vulnerable still stay at home. People should avoid groups of more than 10 and minimize non-essential travel. Schools and bars remain closed. Restaurants, churches, and gyms can reopen with strict physical distancing protocols. Employers are told to encourage telework and return employees in phases.
I heard somebody saying in big venues, say the Phillies Citizens Bank Park there in South Philadelphia, instead of having everybody seated in each an individual seat, have 2 or 3 seats in between. That's going to be pretty hard to manage it.
There are also guidelines to start up sporting events.
Let's face it, this is uncharted water. There may be some setbacks that we may have to pull back a little and then go forward.
But before any of this can even begin, states must reach certain benchmarks, including a decrease in cases for 14 consecutive days and a decrease in hospitalizations.
Those are conditions that we can't meet in Delaware today.
Health experts say there also needs to be an increase in testing before the country can safely reopen. Governor Carney told me testing access is still an issue not only in his state, but also nationwide, including Philadelphia.
We're limited by the number of swabs that are available to collect the sample. We're limited by the number of tests that a laboratory can do.
They need to remain closed. We will allow them to do that. We are also encouraging states to work together to harmonize their regional efforts.
Governor Carney is already part of such a coalition with East Coast states, including Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Governor Murphy referred to it as it's not like a light switch. It's like a dimmer switch, which you gradually turn on the lights in the economy. The new normal is not going to be normal. It's not going to be the old normal, at least not in phase 1, phase 2, and even phase 3.